Welcome back. We're here with a very special guest, Miss Dee Massengale. How you doing, Miss Massengale?
Doing great on this rainy day.
That's fantastic. JD and I, we've known you for some time, but we wanted our viewers to get opportunity to know you and all the great things that you're doing. One of the things I wanted to ask you, your story is very fascinating. Your spirit visitations, your son that you adopted as one of the lost
boy of Sudan.
Lost boy of Sudan. And tell us about everything you experienced, your adoption, how you came about adopting him.
Well, I was a volunteer for the International Rescue Committee, and I found myself mentoring to the 158 lost boys that did come to Atlanta in 2001, and I just had a special soul connection with him. It's really hard to describe. I love them all, but I took him in. I was first his guardian so that he could go to high school. Without a guardian, you know, you can't get into high school. And I don't have any children of my own. I don't have any siblings. I was very close to being divorced, and he just became my whole life. He always said I rescued him, but in many ways he rescued me by giving me someone to love and to take care of. So unfortunately, after 8 years, he had a tragic car accident on 285 on his 28th birthday, and my world was just shattered because he was my world.
You've written a book.
Yeah.
And tell us about your book and what you portrayed that you want everybody to know about your book.
Well, it's called I Will Never Leave You, right?
Yeah, it's I Will Never Leave You, Memoirs of Surviving Grief Through Spirit Communication. But let me first say, I never, ever had anything paranormal happen in my life. I was just very straightforward and conservative. And I think it was because I was so terrified of being alone, not having any family. And he always said when he was here, I will never leave you. Because I would say, will you take care of me when I'm old? Don't worry, I'll never leave you. Well, he didn't believe in afterlife either when he was here. But 2 days after he died, he started coming back in profound ways to let me know he was still with me. With the first example being that I opened my laptop and the screensaver had always been a waterfall, but now it was a picture of his face. And initially it scared me because I knew I had, I don't even know, at the time I didn't know how to change it. So I got a little startled and I started hitting buttons, and then a picture of a peacock overtook my screen. I'm going, this must be a sign. So I collected myself and I Googled symbolism of a peacock. And the first thing that came up on Wikipedia was immortality. And I went, oh my God, he's definitely here letting me know that he hasn't left me. And I call all of the examples, the book is just full of stories of ways he came back to let me know he's around. I call them my little miracles from heaven, because it somehow gave me strength and soldiered me through not only his passing, but a few months later my mother died, and then my godfather and my cousin, and then my dog, all in a very short period of time. But if I hadn't known in my heart, in the most innate, just knowing way, that they were all in some way still with me, I don't think I just don't know how I would have gotten through it. But now I feel like I'm stronger, and I never feel like I'm alone.
I had an opportunity to come out to your office, had a great visit with you. I did a session with you. At one point, you had me making sounds that we didn't know where they came from, as no one was in the room with me. Explain what you do when you have someone come out to your office and the procedure they go through?
First, let me say I worked in rehabilitation, physical rehab for 30 years, and after all of these losses, I went back to school to do spiritual grief counseling. And it's a 3-hour process, what you did, where we talk about the deceased loved one, share photos and memories to really inundate the subconscious with that memory. And then I do Reiki for an hour, which is a healing modality, but the side effect is that it leaves the client in a very deep state of relaxation. And what I'm trying to do is prepare you for the third stage, which is called the psychomantium, which is a mirror-gazing chamber that Dr. Raymond Moody, famous psychiatrist that wrote Life After Life, developed this procedure to facilitate an apparition or contact with the deceased. And so we think you heard your mother. That's who you were thinking about. So far, I've had 100% of my clients see, feel, or hear from their deceased that left them with a warm feeling of that, just knowing that they're still there with them. Now, this is not for everybody, but if you're comfortable with that kind of thing, as you were very anxious to have some closure with your mom, it can be very, very healing.
That was very powerful.
That really was.
So what the future holds? Another book?
Well,
movie?
The movie I'm
Hollywood.
praying for. I did pitch it to 7 Hollywood production companies, and I've had 2 requests for a book. And then just yesterday, a professional photographer that I ran into said that he would like to make a documentary out of it.
Oh,
so that
good.
just
That's
happened
wonderful.
yesterday. So I try to manifest the thing as being a film, because I think it's an incredible story of love that transcends the grave, of 2 unlikely human beings, and that's a soul story, you know.
All right. Well, Ms. Massengale, quickly give us your website.
My
information.
website is griefresolution.com.
All right.
And the name of the business is Good Grief.
It was wonderful having you as our guest, as always, Dee Massengale. And to find out more information, how can they do that, Reggie?
From www.thejdandreggieshow.com. And also look for us on 9:30 every Friday.
That's right.
And again, Twitter us,
As well.
Facebook,
The whole 9 yards.
We respond to all of it.
Yes, we do. From the JD,
And Reggie Show.
the art of relating. Roses like you've never seen before. A personalized touch, the new way of expression. We print logos, images, signatures, and messages directly on line flowers. Yes, live flowers. You understand that? Live flowers. Order today online. www.apersonalizedtouch.com. Hi, I'm JD.
And I'm Reggie
Tune in every Friday at 9:30 p.m.
for the Art of Relating every Friday at 9:30. Make sure you tune in.
Saks Thrifts and Antiques. Items starting just for 10 cents all the way to $10,000. Not only can you find some decent threads for your body, oh, they've got it all. Full figure women, you need to go there. And things for children, all kinds of accessories.
Oh yeah, they have personal items for your home throughout the entire store. They have power tools, electronics, appliances, dishwashers, dryers, and refrigerators, sports and exercise equipment. And again, they have over 45,000 feet of carpet space just for you to explore. Again, they're located at 3455 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, Duluth.
Welcome back to The Art of Relating with JD and
Reggie.
I know you guys are wondering listen. Red Velvet. We've got the queen of the cupcakes in here with us, right?
That's right. We got Miss Erica Wright. Eat Heavenly Cupcakes. Tell us about what got you started in that.
Well, I have to first give credit to my grandmother because she was known all over town for making those cupcakes. And they never leave recipes, but Luckily, my aunt was able to give me about 2 or 3 of them. And from there, I decoded them, and I just gave it a shot, and I put my own thing in it. And I started making them over 12 years ago. My children's father does music. His name is Rico Wade, and our house was the dungeon, so I had the best audience because I was able to make those cakes, and everybody was downstairs working in the studio, and they were able to say, hey, E, no, yes, this is it. So
That's a good thing because
how
you
it
tested
started.
on them, and if that can stop them from cutting a track record, you know, and then all of a sudden they get a cupcake and they're like, what? Wait a minute, cut. You good.
What motivated you to be in business? I know you with the Dungy family in the music industry, and a beautiful young lady that you are, you didn't want to do the videos. You chose to do cupcakes. So I know your grandmother left you the recipes. So what motivated you more to pursue the business part?
Right.
More of, I think, just my calling. I couldn't get away from it. I tried different things. I sold jewelry. I had a boutique in the mall, small kiosk, and it just kept going back to the cakes. That's what God has me destined to do. So.
Myself, I'm a chef, but I hate boiling water now.
You're right. Can't get him to boil water.
So you know,
nothing.
it's interesting that you know, it's something you always had a desire to do was cook.
I did. I started with the easy bake. So
Okay.
Oh, the easy bake.
I've been doing
Oh
it
my
from
goodness.
a baby.
You still got your easy bake oven?
I don't, but my goal is to have my own.
My girl. See, she got the right
Now,
mindset.
Give us an example of some of the different cupcakes you make. We was talking earlier. You were saying something about different alcoholic beverages being added into them. Tell our viewers about some of the cupcakes that you do.
Okay, at Heavenly Cupcakes, we have quite a few favorites.
Yeah.
Really all of them, to be honest. A lot of people walk up and say, well, what is the best one? It's really whatever you like and desire the most. And that's what I'm grateful for. We have your regular flavors, which is red velvet, key lime. We do banana pudding. We also do an old-fashioned lemon pound, which I can't wait to do a demonstration because that's one of the favorites as well.
That's right.
And then it's, like I said, it's a whole bunch of other flavors, blueberry, strawberry.
Right.
But we do the specialty cupcakes, and that is something that is really a staple at this point. We have Ciroc peach, we do Ciroc berry, we have Patron, and we have the Hennessy cupcake.
So
Now, how
if
does
I wanted,
Patron work?
if I wanted absolute, so we
It
do
would
some
be a
absolute
special
cupcakes.
request, and I would make it happen for you.
Absolute cupcakes.
I would do it.
All
I
right.
would do
right.
it.
You have other family members helping you along doing your venture now?
I do. My parents, they help me out a lot. They come in from time to time because it really is a family-based business. And then I have my cousin and the other girl there. She's just like a niece to me. So, yes, we do.
Erica, I had a chance to meet your father. One day I was out there at the mall. Very spiritual man. He seems so excited and very proud of you. So your family steps in and help you out. What you see in the future for Eat Heavenly Cupcakes? What's your goal to do beyond this, what you're doing now?
My goal for Eat Heavenly Cupcakes is to be in the grocery stores.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's right.
That's the goal. As well as to have a toy line. I want to have my own cupcake oven so I can teach really not just little girls, all kids. This is a trade. This is a job.
Right, because
And I would love for
Reggie
them
being
to
a chef, you know, it started somewhere, right?
Yes.
grasp it.
But you
I
heard it
feel
here.
like I'm just beginning.
You heard it here first. The Erica, what would you call it?
It probably would be the Eat Heavenly Oven, you know, cupcake oven.
Okay. Now you say you got your recipes from your grandmother. Now, is any of your cupcakes that have you have a name for them? Have you ever given them a name, a special name for someone that's special to you?
Yes, I do. We have really names for every single one of them based upon not just my grandmother, but like
That
the
is so
banana
cool.
pudding is called Nana's Banana Pudding because the
Okay.
boys call my mom Nana. So yes, every cupcake has a name for everybody.
Okay.
And that's a good thing, because I mean, that's cool. But you know what I like is the fact that you're a young entrepreneur, very beautiful, got a brain, and can cook.
Yes.
I mean, all that's a positive. And that you are an actual inspiration to other young ladies in your age group that may want to start a business, but they just don't know how. And they might be afraid, you know, they might think that they can't do it.
Well, let me ask you this. What was one of the biggest obstacles for you starting your business, being a young entrepreneur? You know, you say you've done other things, but what was the biggest obstacle for you to overcome starting your business?
Honestly, no resources. So I'm I'm an example of having true faith and, you know, just knowing with no fear, because as long as you have fear, nothing is possible. So
That's true.
to keep moving forward and don't give up. I know people say that all the time, but
it's true, though.
It doesn't matter how hard we've been at rock bottom. And right now I'm on my road to repair. I'm just grateful that God has given me
That's right.
you know.
He's giving you the strength, and you replenished, and he's nurturing you, and he's rejuvenated you, and now you're in position for your promotion because you've been giving him the praise. You go, girl. Tell everybody how to get in touch with you, where you're located.
Well, everybody, we are located in Greenbrier Mall here in Atlanta, Georgia. You can call me at 678-508-7429. It's eatheavenlycupcakes.com. On Instagram, it's at eatheavenlycupcakes. And on Twitter, I'm Erica's Cupcake, ERICAS Cupcake.
So if I'm out of town, could I get them shipped to me?
I'm working on it.
You're working on it?
We're gonna work
See,
on
she's
it.
working on it.
I'm working on it.
We're gonna help you get that done too. 'Cause
Yeah, but Erica, I'm so proud of you.
That's right.
Just, it's good to see a young person doing something positive. You're actually a role model for a lot of people your age and even younger. You know, you letting them know with hard work and belief in God that you can accomplish anything that you want. And I see it every day I come by there. You got your hat on, you know, you're running back and forth. And,
Doing it.
And that's a
Doing it.
positive
Yeah, it is.
thing, you know.
That's really good. And then if you go to our website, which is thejdandreggieshow.com, there's also a video on there when we came over there, and Reggie got a chance to interview you. We got that on our website as well.
Right.
And you can always get the updates of what's going on with all of our guests. But we're just excited to have you on. We got to have you back where you can actually show how to get started and the whole
I'm going
process.
to check with Nana, see how Nana's cupcakes.
Yeah, we'll do it when you come back.
And
That'll work.
And we'll work on the absolute cupcake.
I got you.
You got it?
You got it?
Thank you, y'all, for having
Well,
me.
we don't have to have no football game for me to have the absolute cupcake. So, you know, that's
All
good
right.
for cocktails after work.
Okay.
That'll work.
Okay.
Even today would have been a good day.
That would have been a
for
good day, yeah. But we'll be right back after this, and we want to say thank you to Erica Wright. Thank you. And we'll have you again.
Carnival Glory Ship presents the Kappas at Sea Cruise, departing from Norfolk, Virginia, May 19th through the 24th with the sail away party on May 18th. Submit your low deposit now because cabins are going fast. On the ship, the Stogies and Stilettos event, casino and captain party, beach party, and more. Work out with former NFL player Ed Hartwell. Portion of the proceeds will go to the Dr. William Billy Taylor Endowment Fund and St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. For reservations, call 804-548-9780 or email worldwidetravel247@gmail.com. Use promo code ADVYBE. It's the Kappas at Sea Cruise.
Hi, welcome to The Art of Relating with JD and
Reggie.
We're having a great time. So
We
far.
are. We have a
I'm gonna
great
let you
guest.
start.
We have a
Talk
great
about
guest
it.
here today, Mr. Ed Hartwell. Ed, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Ed, a lot of us know you as a football player, but there's so much more to your life and what you're doing. Chiseled Life. Tell us about that.
Chisel Life it's a whole concept, but it actually is a television show that's being aired now. It's getting ready to go nationally on Ad Vibe. But it's about having your whole entire life healthy. Everything in your life affects something else, affects your physical health. So it's not just about physical health. It's about your relationship health, because when you're in a bad relationship or you're going through some things, you're not working out, you're not eating the way you're supposed to eat.
You better say that.
When you pick up that bill and the bill people are calling you, so it's about your financial health. When
Right.
your finances is not right, you know, the same thing is going on.
That's
your
true.
spiritual health. So healthy activities,
Actually, it
healthy
makes it like a
living.
domino effect.
It's a domino effect. So what we do is we bring in experts on a television show.
Cool.
Teach you how to cook great meals, teach you how to keep your finances, give you a lot of the information you need to make you totally healthy so you can live that healthy life. Like we said, being chiseled is not just a workout, it's a lifestyle. So what we're doing is teaching people a lifestyle to be healthy all the way through. Giving them good information.
So
like
now,
that.
with Chiseled Life, now
like that.
as
That's cool.
you played football, now is this something you saw beyond your football career? Is something you wanted to do? This something that came about over a period of time? I think a lot of times when you inside of a arena, you see what goes on and you see what goes beyond there. So is this something you kind of thought of as you played in the professional football league?
Well, definitely, especially in my later years. You know, when you first get in there as rookies, you focus so much on making the team, being on the team, making your stake in your name. But as you get older, you realize that time is running out.
And
Just
what are you
being
going to
honest,
do with the rest of your life?
You can't play sports all your life.
Right.
So then you retire young, you're old in football. At about 30-some years old, you're old, but in football, but you're young in life. So what are you going to do next? I always had a passion for helping people. So a lot of things that I do actually help people. So the television show will help a lot of people. Some other things that I do with helping people personally with their finances, but you'll see that on the show. There's a lot of investment opportunities that people don't know about. A lot of people don't know about wills. A lot of people don't know about how to make themselves into a bank through insurance. A lot of people don't know about vitamins. You should take them if you love yourself, because if you don't, you're dying early. And I can tell you more about that. It's little information that can help people, and it all works out. And you feel good because you're doing a lot of great things in the community.
Now,
And you feel good, though, but that's the main thing. I like that title, Chisel, because that's chiseling you, getting the structure, getting everything lined up, like the Bible, precept upon precept, so that you can have the right mindset. Because in that, it all is in the mind.
Yep.
If your mind is out of whack and you don't, think right about even yourself, there's no way that you can actively do anything else that would benefit anybody else.
Right.
So in that chiseled part, I like that. I'm still on that chiseled
like that,
part.
huh?
I like that. I like that. It helps line up everything, because you're chiseling away all negative thoughts. You're chiseling away improper financing. You're chiseling away bad relationships, like when we talk about relationships. So that's a wonderful aspect, because it's lining everything up so that you can be the grandiose that you're supposed to be.
Exactly.
Then you find out what your true purpose is in life, how you're supposed to let it manifest, and then go on, right?
I need to hire you because you just explained it all just like that. You need to come over here and work. But you're exactly right. A lot of people just don't, some people don't know what to do. So it's teaching people how to make themselves healthy in all those different aspects. And once you change the lifestyle, they said it takes about 4 weeks to break an old habit and create a new habit. But once you create the new habit, even with losing weight, I can help people, and I have helped people lose a lot of weight just by changing their lifestyle.
Now, your family, you got other siblings?
Yes.
Okay, now that caring and that caring part of it, that comes from your mom or your dad?
I would say it comes from my mom. My mom, she was hard. I had a single parent mom. There was 4 of us in the household. She worked all the time, but she was hard-nosed, but she was caring. And she always worked with kids and youth and did a lot of different things. So we instilled a lot of that with her. The background, spiritual background, all that stuff came from mom. So mom was a hard-nosed, love her to death.
Okay.
And I can understand that, raising 6 kids by myself when my husband died, and raising 4 sons and 2 daughters. That,
Yeah.
So
So Ed, tell everyone how we need to get into contact with you, volunteers if they're needed.
Right.
How can people be involved in what you're doing?
On Twitter, it's Ed Hartwell 1. If you want to put it on Twitter. But I'm actually doing a big weight loss challenge that I'm doing for free.
Okay.
Right now, because I've done it before, and every now and then I'll do it.
Okay.
That as long as you bring the commitment and follow the regimen, I promise you'll get results. Because I know people that I've helped lose weight, 50, 60, 70 pounds that I've never met because they actually committed to the program where I give them the workout, I give them everything they need, I give them the supplements they need to take, and then I keep in touch with them once a week, or they can always email me questions.
Okay.
That email is Ed's Weight Challenge at gmail.com. So Ed's with an S, EDS, Weight Challenge at gmail.com. And I'm just starting that up, starting at the top of the month. So
Cool.
if they email me now, I'll set it up. So at the top of the month, we
The
run.
supplements, there's something you've came up with for as the ingredients and everything?
Well, I didn't do the ingredients, but through playing football, it's a lot of different things
You
that
know
I learned
which ones,
for the
yeah.
body. What works, what doesn't work, what vitamins work, which ones doesn't work. For example, you have vitamins that you can take, and they go through your body, and you can still read the name when they come out. You don't want to take those. You want to take the ones that fully break down and give you the most in your body.
Okay.
And that's one thing that a lot of people don't know. Certain vitamins, you have to be careful, read the label, and find out exactly what it does. Because just because it's a vitamin doesn't necessarily mean that it's providing your body with what you actually need to burn the fat or to give you the energy. Sometimes it's just a marketing thing.
It's all the science. You got some people that say, well, I get my vitamins from the dollar store. Well, I promise you, you're not getting what you're supposed to get.
That's exactly
If
right.
it's working at all. If you turn the bottles around and look at it. But it's amazing how people will put gas in their car because they know they have to go from point A to point B. And you can get, and most people own several cars in their lifetime, but they won't put a simple vitamin in their body
Right.
That's something.
to let their body run the right way
And you know what?
as
That's
life. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy
gotta have
because
it back.
you only get one body.
Yeah. Well, Ed, let me ask you this. You're known for playing football. You're doing a television series. What would you like the viewers to know about Ed? What would you want them to remember you by?
closing
About all the things you've done in your life. What would you want when someone talk about Ed Hartwell? What you want them to say about you?
Well, you know what?
Just tell them while we're closing out. We're closing it out with
When
this
you think
thought.
about Ed Hartwell, I'm going to say this quote. When a tiger dies, he leaves his stripes behind. When a man or a woman dies, they leave a legacy.
Okay.
I want to leave a legacy that I can help a lot of different people in a lot of areas with weight challenge, with finances, with relationship, so that they can help others. And that's how you create a movement.
All
I
right.
want
like
movement
that.
to happen.
Well, you heard it first right here on the Auto Relating with.
JD and Reggie.
All right. Oh, we'll see you next time. Have a great day.